Hey, what's up guys? This video is going to help you dial in your Panzerfaust. You're going to need to know how to judge distance using R3 double click, also using best judgment while calibrating your map with the Pythagorean theorem. But let's just dive right in here and see what happens. Alright, so if you see that stone temple there, ping it quick. It's 100 yards out. I'll take my Panzerfaust and I will put it right in that 100 box. If it was 50 yards away, you'd think you'd put it in the 50 that's at the bottom of that ADS, but you would never do that. If it's 50 yards away, you put it on the 150, and if it's 150 yards away, you put it on the 50. So this is 100, this is right in the middle. We're going to be doing a little bit of elevation now. If you look at the center of this hill, it's about 50 yards away, I'd say, and maybe 20 yards high. That'd be 50 meters or 20 meters if you're the metric system. Now, we're going to be following the hypotenuse of this triangle. So a squared plus b squared equals c squared to measure the distance. So 50 meters squared plus 20 meters squared equals... not really sure, but we're going to take the square root of that number, and I'm going to guess that it's somewhere about 75. And remember, if you're looking at the ADS on the iron sights, 150 is actually the 50, and then the 50 is actually the 150. So 100 would be in the middle, and if you want to go 75, you want to get a little bit closer to 150. Oh, look at that. Crack shot. And that's a Panzerfaust. Okay, so that tree at the very end there, that's just over 150 yards, about 175 yards. So, if you put it at the 150, you're never going to hit it. This is not the right angle. You actually have to go below, not the 100 either. There's another iron sight that's at 50 down there, or 80 or 60. It's hard to tell. But I'm gonna put it right in that box where I think that box would be. That's about 150, but it's a little bit further. It's about 175. So I'm gonna just go up a smidge. Looks like it really doesn't go more than 150, because that landed about 25 yards. Yep. Because that went 150 yards. That went 150 yards. So 150 yards is the maximum distance. And that extra 25, it just couldn't hoof it. So I'm about halfway here on this 1 kilometer square. Go ahead, double click R3. Look at that. They are about 50 yards away from me. So at the bottom of this iron sight, you're going to see that there is a 50. It's a bit clogged here on my screen. Or the top is a 150. This is the 150. The 150 is your 50 meter range, and your 50 is your 150 range. I don't know why it's like that. I could probably Google it or figure it out or ask a buddy who's maybe shot a Panzerfaust in real life who's about 90 years old. But we're going to go ahead and send this beast. Wow! That's a proper Panzer at 50 yards out. That just goes to show, if you've got a buddy who's about, you know, less than a kilometer away from you, tag him up on the top of that iron sight.
Hey guys, thank you so much for following me on this video here, hitting up this tutorial. If you've found out that you were able to bring down the house with the Faust, and it's because of this, go ahead and smash the like and subscribe. You can also find me over on Twitch at this handle, Lognarok with 2 R's. Really appreciate the follow there as well. You can come hang out with me on Sunday nights. There you go.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and there's one in the warehouse.
Yep, there he is.
There's a full
Oh, there he
spawn.
goes. Yep. Okay, cooking the green. Hell yeah.
Three
Hey,
shots
dude.
in 105. I had soft in. Yeah, we gotta get up on this hill.
Oh, yep, we got someone else. Up behind us. Y'all got any more of them Panzerfausts?
Yeah, I got one more coming up front. You got him dialed
50
in?
degrees. Yep.
Still in that compound?
He's at this tree at 50 degrees.
I already hit him a bunch.
Y'all got any more of that
Right to the
Panzer?
left of the compound.
The back, like close, like touching the compound? Oh, no, I see him.
Shit.